Richard Cason.
Cason.
Oh, sorry about that. That was my fault. I had the cough button on my fucking phone muted.
How you doing, Richard?
Oh, I'm doing good, more or less. Kind of taking a hiatus from the road doing comedy due to the theft of my fucking car. So
Your car got stolen or it just got broken into?
no, completely stolen and taken from the shitty apartments that I live at.
Oh man.
Has either of you suffered a car theft before? It's pretty surreal. This is my first one.
Mine was repo, so I guess I could say yeah.
That's like a car theft.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, then I decided I bought this bicycle off of Craigslist, and I bought a bicycle motor from the internet, and so
And
I
a
was gonna
bicycle
motorize
tour
this
guide?
bicycle, and I got about 95% of the project done before I quit for the winter, like a 16th century farmer or something, because I can't keep a motorbike in an apartment. I tried it one night and it didn't work. It about killed me, so I kept it outside. It was outside for 3 months. Fucking thing gets stolen 2 weeks ago, and I found out that it was the same people who stole my car 6 months ago, and I found out where they lived, and I burned their house down.
All right.
That's what
None of that's true.
How are you guys?
Well, all right.
I thought, I was listening. I thought I was going to be calling into Coast to Coast AM when I heard that last guest. She's talking about baby coffins and ghost tours.
Did you say he?
What's that?
Oh, it was a girl. I'm sorry. We're like echoing. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. Is it on your end or my end?
No, I think we're good now.
Okay.
No, that was a woman we talked to.
Yeah, she seemed like a interesting sort of a type of chap.
She was awesome.
She was cool.
She was very cool.
Yeah, we really liked her.
What are you doing? What's the Richard Cason Show? Is it Cason Show? Is it up?
Yeah, well, you only had to say that my name 15 times. I think you'd have gotten it right. Yeah, it's finally up. I started writing the thing like a year ago.
Yeah,
and because nothing else I've done has worked out. I had my 7 years of local radio fame here before that got all shot to shit.
What happened to that?
I'm not exactly what happened with that?
Yes.
Oh, just classic rock DJ that liked to have fun and had high ratings and a following and all that. And
you didn't have high ratings that they cut you off.
Let me go.
Huh?
Did you piss off like an advertiser?
Did you piss off an advertiser?
No, it was. I never lost an advertiser. It was what it amounted to is that these were the types of stations that were not used to getting complaints about anything ever at all.
Okay.
And then I come along, and he said, "Oh my God, your DJ said damn, your DJ said hell," and it's like, oh fuck, folks, what are we doing here?
You could have at least
That
said
type of
cunt.
thing.
I would have at least dropped the C-bomb and a couple other.
What's that?
If you're gonna go to hell, go for a lot. I would have said cunt. I would have said it all.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and I never ran afoul any of their rules or any of that. It was just they didn't know what to do with me, and so I've kicked the can around radio for years, but that hasn't exactly panned out. Like I said, not a huge draw on the road, so I thought, why not do something totally and I've even done the podcast thing. I haven't done a live internet show like you guys, but I did the podcast thing, and I figured, what's something that no one else is doing at all? So I wrote these 10 episodes, for lack of a better term, based on the time where I worked at, it was this cigar and tobacco store, and it was just frequented by the most politically incorrect group of old men. Everything's tits and ass and fuck them, really old school shit. We're smoking in public, indoors, the whole bit. And I thought, well, it's no accident that I'm here. I'm supposed to be writing this shit and documenting it. And so I just kind of did imitations of all these people, and it's a a scripted, produced sort of a comedy, sort of dramatic serial with like a splash of mystery, which gets explained if you listen to each of the episodes to their completion.
Nice.
Because if you listen at the end of if you listen to just the credits and then you tune out, you won't catch it. But I wanted to ask you now, just how much shit did you guys give me in absentia about me asking Rob to be the voice of the project, and how pissed off were you at me when I asked you to recut those lines?
I was pissed because I was drunk.
Were you?
I was not.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't, and I was kind of honored because I'm like, yeah, these guys suck.
Oh, okay.
Why didn't you watch?
Well, I don't understand because so first of all, like the email said just do it like you guys were doing a show, so we were drunk and we just did like whatever. So I don't understand why like us just being silly wasn't good enough for you.
Yeah.
Well, there must have been a miscommunication or something.
No, it was clear in the email. It said do your show.
Yeah. Well, what I was looking for was, because
obviously not our show.
Rob, he's got that classic Jersey voice, which I was looking for something totally different. But
wait, so you asked us to do something for you, but. So you said Rob doesn't have the voice? Is that what you said?
I do.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you didn't.
But I also wanted to use a clip from the show as like back, because the clip that I guess we're going to hear later in the segment.
Yes.
It's me driving my neighbor that I can't fucking stand to work, trying to listen to an episode of your show, and she keeps interrupting me with inane chatter about nonsense.
I thought it was your girlfriend, and we were like the background sound for like domestic abuse.
So you just didn't like me and Slambo. Oh, fuck you. But so Rich, you're just saying you just didn't like me and Slambo. You just wanted Rob. You didn't want the other two guys.
Well, for the actual specific line reading, yeah, just Rob. And then whenever I got the file of the four of you sitting there, okay, now you do this one, now I'm going to do... And I was just like, what the fuck is this? And then there was a lot of... I mean, not a big deal. It's not like I was doing anything else. I've got nothing but time. But just the same, I think whenever you hear the finished product, you're like, oh, okay, I get it. So
yeah.
it was just...
the Rob and Slim show.
With the Driz. That's why I didn't know if you were going to... Like, if you ever needed another... like storyline. We have a rapper who comes in here and he does some work for us.
He said you talked to him beforehand.
At least talked to the Driz there. He answered the phone.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. Was he like cool to you? Like, was he nice? Like, what did you think of the Driz?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Super cool. I even thought of a liner to cut for you guys that I can do for you real quick, and then you can use it in later shows.
Awesome.
Robin Slim in the big chair, the Driz behind the glass. There you go.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Driz?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not behind the glass or anything. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
There's no real glass.
Are you behind the ass?
Behind like plastic. Like they got some kind of fucking plastic shit that they put over me. It's not really glass though. It's plastic.
It's like saran wrap.
Yeah.
You're gonna be Dexter here in a few minutes. So.
Have you gotten any feedback on the show yet, Richard?
It's the type of thing that, well, the short answer is no. The long answer is it's the type of thing that I'm going to have to put a little money into advertising and have to go beyond just the Facebook post, actually have to get it out there. But you should be seeing ads for it on like MTV.com and some pretty prominent websites, and you can find it on iTunes and Spotify. It's on all the real actual platforms. It's on a thing called Deezer that I've never heard of, but if anyone knows about Deezer, they can find it there.
The Driz has a site. He's got an app, I think. What's your app, Driz?
Yeah. My app is called Beyond the Driz. Yeah. It's like it's more about being like what's beyond the drizz. Like I want to tell people about like what's deeper, what's inside, because people like, you know, they hear like the drizz and they're like, this guy's kind of just trash, and that's not really true. Like when you really look beyond the drizz, I don't really fucking know, man. I don't know if it's like some people say I curse too much. Some people say that like I'm trying to sound black, and that's not the point. Like I'm not trying to sound black.
To sound like a guy named Frankie.
Yeah, I'm not trying to sound like Frankie, and I heard about that guy. There was this fucking guy, I think his name was like Christian or something, or Hollywood, and he fucking tried to say that I was like ripping off another guy or something, and he wasn't like impressed. And I know this, I know like Slim faxed me. I only have a fax machine. I haven't gotten into this whole internet thing yet, but yeah, so Slim faxed me about this fucking guy that like tried to say that like I don't know, that I was like ripping off another character or something. Hell, fucking asshole. But I actually wrote a rap about him. Okay. Kind of wanted to battle him and like diss him. So this is called like Hollywood Ain't No Wood. And it goes like this. It goes, psh, pooh, ch, 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 pooh, ch. Yo, you working out and all, trying to lose all that fat, but it doesn't fucking matter because you're a fucking lazy piece of shit. And you're probably only lifting like 5 pounds or something. I lift like 120 pounds in each arm. You couldn't fuck with the drizz. The drizz is the best. I know that you're trying to eat good, but you can't put that fucking pizza down. That's not eating good. You're not better than the drizz. Hollywood, Holly ain't no wood. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were going to come that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, good one, Pippa.
Yeah.
Would you work with the
Does
drizz?
That eat into my time?
I think he asked you a question, Drizz.
Yeah, what's that?
I said, did that eat into my time?
Yeah, I don't know. Did it eat into your time?
I don't know. I'm just giving you shit.
Yeah, don't fucking give me shit, man. You don't know shit.
I'm not rap that over the phone every day. But no,
yeah, so like I like to hear other people rap. You got to rap for me, Richard Cason?
Yeah, yo, kick me a beat.
All right, we'll get you a beat. Give me a few minutes.
No, that's all I got.
Yeah, I thought you wanted a fucking beat.
Wow, it's heated. Richard, what upcoming projects do you have?
Well, right now, because I'm off the road and you have to make ends meet, you know, you guys have an idea what that's about. I work part-time overnight at a hotel. So that's my latest project. Have either of you have any hotel night managing experience, either of you?
No.
Yeah, I once managed a hotel back in the day.
How would that go, Drizz?
Yeah, it was alright. It was alright. Like, it wasn't the best, but it was, like, alright, you know? Like, you gotta yell at a lot of people.
Did you see
like
anybody naked?
Nah, not really, but, like, the cleaning ladies don't really, like, do what you want them to do, and it's a pain in the fucking ass. Like, I gotta yell at these little, like, fucking cleaning ladies all the time. Like, do you speak English? Do you speak English? And they don't fucking understand what I'm saying.
Did you have to yell with your fist?
Yeah.
Oh. Let's not go there.
So, well, for where I'm at, being a night manager is kind of like half babysitter, half prison warden.
Yeah, because you gotta fucking yell at those cleaning ladies.
Or the babies.
Well, it's babysitting for adults. These adults, they go into a hotel, they get drunk in a weird town that no one knows them in. They don't give a shit. No. They act like maniacs, and you're literally having to tell them to go to their room or you're going to call the cops. I mean, shit gets out of hand. One weekend, there was 3 separate wedding parties, unrelated to each other, and about 1:30, 2 in the morning, dude comes into the lobby. He says, "Hey, man, do you have one of those luggage carts? You know, the big tall thing that you stack your luggage on, you take it up to your room?" I was like, "Yeah, we got a couple of them out there." And he goes to grab one. And then I noticed on the security camera a moment later that him and his buddies are pushing in their drunk friend who's the groom in that wedding tomorrow. This guy is incapacitated, and they're pushing him on the luggage cart into the hotel. I'm watching this on the monitor, and I'm thinking, well, management is probably going to want to at least be aware that I am aware that people are using a luggage cart to push a drunk guy into the hotel. And it's that type of shit. There was a drunk guy passed out in the breakfast area the other morning. You know, we got families in there and kids, and it's a nice.
Well, that's cool, right? Like, that's a good way to advertise your hotel. Like, drunk guy passed out during breakfast. Like, I think that will bring like a crowd.
Well, that's one of the amenities. You get the complimentary Wi-Fi, you get the free hot breakfast, you get the drunk passed out guy in the corner.
It's all over.
What was that?
Indoor pool, hot tub, you get it all. But this guy was passed out in the breakfast area. His shirt was inside out, and he wouldn't move. And
yeah, I usually wear like a V-neck.
He did what?
Yeah, I usually wear like a V-neck. Like, I don't do that inside shirt thing. Like, I know that like people are into that. Like, that's like the new style and everything. But I just wear like a V-neck. I like to show off my chest hairs. Yeah.
That's fantastic. So this guy, he was wearing a button-down shirt that was like backwards, and he didn't have any socks or shoes on, and that was another call to the cops. And but it's that type of, that's what I have going on.
Yeah.
But I've been pursuing some radio work, actually. I've been trying to get back into the business. And
really, how's that going?
Well, I've realized that I'm probably a little old to be hosting 2 for Tuesday or the all request fucking lunch hour, so I'm trying to move into like a talk direction. So I applied for this job in Milford, Delaware. I Google Earth the place and realized that maybe I don't want to work out in the Delaware Valley broadcasting out of a couple of mobile homes welded together. They're calling a radio station, so I was glad I didn't get that one. Then there was a news talk station in Des Moines, the big news talker there. I had applied to be their morning show producer, and the program director is telling me on the phone that the station's prime demo is men 65 and up. They want to target men 25 to 54. And I'm like, okay, cool. Tell me about the morning show. And he says, well, they've been here since Marconi invented the fucking thing.
Yeah.
So, well, that's kind of like trying to turn the Crypt Keeper into Bruno Mars. We're not going to have a lot of success here. So.
On the other side.
What? We're getting interference. I don't know.
Yeah, it's our another radio.
It's, another like line cutting in.
Yeah.
Richard.
Well, at least I haven't had to call in 6 times like last time. So.
I know. What? Have you ever had to deal with an angry crowd doing comedy
on stage?
Yeah.
In front of doing comedy?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's a comedian. He's not even funny.
What?
Oh,
I wouldn't call it an angry crowd, but about 6 or 7 years ago, they were rowdy. I had gotten a notice in my email. Someone was organizing this biker rally, and they asked me to perform out there, and we talked money and all that, and had all that negotiated, and I went out there, and it's this type of thing where I'm performing in front of 2,000 bikers, but like
just 2,000. I perform in front of like 20,000.
Well, I mean, it might as well have been the same thing. It was a big crowd, but
I don't think so, man. 2,000 and 20,000 are two completely different numbers.
What?
It sounds like there's 6 elements playing at the same time.
Don't like to kiss her ass.
Is someone being yelled at back there?
That's our other guy in the other room. He's got a headset on, and he's...
Yeah, I think he's watching some show or something. I don't know what he's doing.
He looks like he's chewing, but I can't really tell. He's moving his mouth.
He's like sleepy or something.
He runs our other... Like, he answers the calls in the other room, and he does all sorts of things. He's got a headset, and I just saw a big flash of light.
Okay, well, I can't wait to punch up this video and watch it on YouTube in a few days and see what it looks like on you guys' end. Yeah. Oh well. It seems like I don't know if it's because this is the same phone I called in on last year, so I don't know if it's technical difficulties on my end or what. I'm gonna eventually have to make the trip out there and do the show with you.
Yes.
Once that'd be cute.
Yes. What did you have a question, Slim?
Yeah, me and Slim never talk.
Yeah, I know. We never do, man. I don't know.
You guys got to catch up.
I don't know if I have a question.
Where have you been?
What's that?
said, where have you been all this time?
I've been around. Just doing stuff, doing this Rob and Slim show. And what about you, man?
Yeah.
How are things going?
All the stuff I just said.
Oh, I wasn't listening. No, I'm just kidding. I've been drinking absinthe all night, so I'm like, seeing the Green Fairy a little bit.
Is it real absinthe or the American version?
It says Wormwood, an exclamation mark on the back of it, so it's got wormwood in it. Yeah, so I think it's like as real as it could come. Hold on, Richard, I got another call right here. Let me add that to group. Hold on here. Hi, who is this? I just hear somebody like pissing or something. Hello? Is there somebody there?
Are you calling from a submarine?
I think so. Are you calling from a submarine? I hear. What is that? Is that like being underwater? That sounds like the submarine started moving. Hello? 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 I just hear like a buzzing noise. What are you doing? Who is that?
You guys have way more patience for this than I ever would have. I this guy eons ago.
Yeah, nah, I mean, it's whatever. Like, people call, we let them do what they gotta do. I just hear,
I see.
Well, like, I mean, what do you think he's doing in there? I hear, like, a buzzing. Do you hear that buzzing? Hello? Do you, like, I guess he's, like, shaving his pubes?
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe that's what he's doing. Yeah, I don't know.
Talking through it?
What's that?
Should we talk him through it?
Yeah, I guess so. We actually gotta wrap this. That's really loud. We gotta wrap this up, man.
Is he about to come?
He might be about to come. I don't know. Well, Richard, why don't you tell everybody where they can find you?
Well, at least once a year here on the Rob and Slim show, and maybe, and
like your Twitter and stuff.
Yeah, well, I got banned from Twitter, so that's over. I'm still on Facebook, and
it's Richard Cason on Facebook.
Yeah, it's Richard Cason, but
oh, okay,
yeah.
I'm sorry, Cason. Richard Cason. All right, man.
Yeah.
When is that it? I don't know what this guy is doing. All right, Richard. Thanks for talking to us, man.
Yeah, take care.
Have a good one.
Should I play the Richard Cason Show?
I guess you should.
Okay.
I don't think he's our friend anymore.
He loves us. Where's that clip? What happened? Did you make him mad?
I don't know. I asked him like where you could find us over the buzzing and stuff, and he was like,
"Oh, it didn't come out good."
Yeah, no, I think it was. Well, he's banned from Twitter and stuff. So.
Oh, I did mean to ask him that, but I forgot. Because somebody else called in. Where's Star-Lord? I could play that, but I'm looking for the Richard Cason Show. Here it is.
All right, cool. Carson.
This is the Richard Cason Show. Rick ditches Rachel. Who gave you the thumbs up on it?
Well, you got the Hodge.
And
I loved it.
Great guy.
I loved it.
He's amazing.
And it's not even that I even have to get thumbs up from him. He just appears on everybody's show.
Maria Bamford has a new special on Netflix. Have you caught it?
Nope.
Turn on and someone's Facebook Live, and it's like, oh shit, there's Hodge again.
Hodge.
How many Hodges are there?
So I was listening to NPR this morning, getting ready for work, and they had a mashup of all these ridiculous things Donald Trump has said so far. He's just a total joke. He has no experience, but he's just a buffoon with a TV show. I mean, God, he's just a complete joke.
You already used joke, Rachel.
turtle with Bugs Bunny with a race, you know? And there was really like 10 of them, and they all split the $10, $1 each. Come along, Speedy. You know, all that shit.
I mean, what kind of racist, bigot, sexist, xenophobic, homophobe do you have to be to vote for Donald Trump?
Hey, Linsky, I'm not a bigot or a racist or a sexist or a xenophobe or a homophobe. I'm an American, and 8 years of Barack Obama and his stupid fucking ideology really fucked up this country. Now, it's a little early in the morning for this shit, so are you done?
He's all over the place.
He is the Polish wonder.
Yeah.
And he calls himself Hodge because he can't even say his own last name.
What were you going to say, son?
Well, yeah, every day on Facebook, because I guess when he goes on other shows, he'll just stream it on live on
Fast
his phone
enough.
every day.
You could at least do 75.
That's right, Rachel. I could do at least 75. That's very perceptive of you. But that's also 5 miles over the speed limit, which could result in a speeding ticket for old Rick. And Rick doesn't want a speeding ticket because Rick can't afford car insurance, even if he has a piece of paper saying that he has car insurance good for 6 months.
But I love Hodge.
He's got his own now, too. He's got the Uncomfortably Funny.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a show? I seen that Uncomfortably Funny, and I was like, I'm not watching that.
Dude, what is that shit you're smoking?
It's weed, Rachel. It's motherfucking weed. I've been known to smoke some most mornings while I have a cup of coffee as I start my day, but someone didn't let me do that this morning, and now I'm taking your bloated ass to work.
It's really strong. Oh my god, what are you doing?
Get the fuck out of my car right now.
But I have to be in work in 20 minutes.
You should have thought about that before you decided to be a cunt. Now you gotta beg for a ride with this asshole. Get out.
You are not seriously gonna ditch me here in this off-ramp with this guy, are you?
What, do I gotta stab you? Get out of here. Take your giant-ass purse and giant-ass snack bag and get out.
I cannot believe this is happening.
Well, believe it, bitch, because it is. You spend the whole time complaining about my driving while you call me a sexist and a bigot.
I was just trying to have an adult conversation.
Here's an adult conversation. Clean your house, because you're a fucking pig.
You didn't even shut the door.